What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the question and answers video. It's been almost a month, I think over a month since I've done this last, so keep sending in your voicemails and I will definitely get to them. The number that you can leave messages is on the screen right now. Basically, you just call up, leave a voicemail with questions you have, and I will answer them. So let's get started.
Hey man, how's it going? It's John. Just want to know, I just saw your videos are awesome. Question. Oh shit, what was I gonna ask? I'm sorry. Fuck. Oh, do you play the franchise mode in MLB? Cheers, mate. My YouTube is Niday for NIDAY4. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for calling, man. I used to play franchise quite a bit. You can see some of the videos on my channel right now. I did a Blue Jays franchise. I also started with the Cubs, moved over to the Tigers, and finished with the Blue Jays. But just ran out of time. It's so time-consuming doing franchise games. I just wanted to focus on my road to the show because of new games and stuff coming out. I didn't want to be tied down so much with editing franchise games. I know it's kind of a bummer part on my side. I just didn't have the time, unfortunately.
Hey Dave, it's Donovan555. Hey, I just actually have a request. Can you actually try and get the consecutive hits in a single season? Just wondering if you could break DiMaggio's record. That'd be great. Bye.
I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at hitting. I'm a great power hitter. I have usually pretty good power numbers. I cannot hit consistently enough to do something like that. The best season I've had, I was 340 for the entire season, but I always go through stretches where I can't hit the ball. I think everybody goes through that where it's even perfect pitches right down the middle, fastball, and you just pop it up. That's happened so much to me in this game that for me, I don't think I'll ever be able to break the consecutive hitting streak record. Or batting average record, for that matter.
Hey, you. Okay, I was wondering if, when you were a kid and you played baseball, what was your favorite position to play? Thanks. Bye.
As a kid, playing backyard baseball, I always loved playing pitcher. I never got to play pitcher in real baseball. I always wanted to try it, but just never did. When I played on Little League and all that kind of stuff, I played a lot of second base and a lot of catcher. Both of those positions were pretty fun. Obviously, when I was just little, I was playing second base, so never really got the opportunity to pull double plays and all that kind of stuff. But catcher was pretty fun. Enjoyed blocking the plate and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I did for the most part of my career as a Little League player.
Hey, Beast. I'm new at this MLB 12, the show, Road to the Show. I was just wondering, what is the best thing for a beginner who sucks like me? I made a guy like Willie and KB. I just don't know who to continue on with. Attribute-wise, should he be faster? Should he be more solid and hit the ball? Because I like hitting home runs. Who doesn't? Just hit me back up, man. Thanks for answering. Just need to know what kind of player I should play as. Thanks. Bye.
If you're new to this game, I suggest making a first baseman and pretty much just work on their contact and their power and their clutch. You start off with the best attributes when you're a first baseman. You also don't need to have to worry too much about defensive stats. Obviously, you need to do those if they're asked upon you for advancement goals. So if they say you need to increase your fielding, then make sure you do that. But for the most part, you can pretty much stick to just updating your hitting attributes. So if you're having a lot of trouble hitting with positions outside of first base, I suggest moving over to first base, get those extra training points, and then just work consistently on upgrading your contact and your power and your clutch. And you should be able to see a lot better hitting performance out of a first baseman than any other position because you have to worry so much at other positions on all of your other attributes. Obviously with shortstop, I can't just pump all of my points into hitting for Willie or he'd be terrible playing shortstop. So That's why I like first base, especially if you're new to the game.
Hi, Dave. My name is Nine Champion. I have a question for you. You know, I've been watching your Bo Jackson, your Willie Mays, and your Kevin Bull series, and I want to know, do you like a player with more power, more speed, more velocity? Do you like a pitcher? Did you enjoy more of the Willie Mays Hayes when you had him? Meaning, did you like his speed, or did you like more of a Kevin Bull with the power and can 50 home runs a year? Thanks, this is Nine Champion, aka Rick Lord. Sign out.
Well, unlike most people, I love hitting home runs, and especially in this game. That's why I always really enjoyed playing the KB series, and it seems like everybody likes KB the most out of all of my players. You can leave a comment below, let me know who your favorite player is, but I really do enjoy playing Willie. It's a completely different style than I'm used to. Every single MLB The Show game and Road to the Show, I've always been a first baseman. I've always been a power hitter. So it was a complete difference playing with Willie, and I really do enjoy playing that position. That's why I think for next season, MLB 13, Road to the Show, I probably will not make a first baseman. So it'll more likely be another shortstop or like a corner outfielder or something like that, because I need something different. Obviously, with KB, I don't ever play the field because it's so boring at first base. I want that dynamic as well. So, yeah, I definitely enjoy hitting home runs, that's for sure.
What's up, Beef? Double D here. Just wanted to ask you a question on what the one thing that you think is wrong with MLB 12 The Show, and also the one thing that you think that they can add into MLB 13 The Show to make it the best MLB game ever. So thanks for listening. If you put me on, it'd be nice, and I'll talk to you later.
What's up, Double D's? So the one thing that I wish they would change in MLB 12 The Show is Diamond Dynasty. I had such high expectations when I read about Diamond Dynasty, how big of a addition to the game that was going to be, and then once I finally got into it and playing it, I realized how bad it was. I was totally expecting it to be Ultimate Team for MLB, and MLB is set up perfectly for Ultimate Team. I mean, absolutely perfectly to do Ultimate Team, and they basically just butchered Ultimate Team and made their own little thing with the fake cards and all that kind of stuff. It didn't work at all. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. You basically, as soon as you get in there, you can have a really, really good team. I like the aspect of having to get a bunch of minor leaguers and put them in the game and try to win games where you can get coins to buy new packs and whatnot and build your team up. But basically, after 2 games, you can have a really, really, really good team, and what's the fun of that? I mean, the whole point of Ultimate Team is to build up your team, starting off with crappy cards and working your way up to having a full MLB roster. That's what I really want, and I hopefully in MLB 13, The Show, whenever that comes out in March, that they really take a look at that and revamp Diamond Dynasty, because to be honest, I don't know how many people actually even play that. It's unfortunate because it was such a great idea, and they just butchered it.
Hey, Dave, it's Zacky's on, and I have 2 questions to ask you. First one is, have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup? And if so, what was your reaction of it? And the second one is, do you think there should be a rule on whether the MLB should use instant replay if a manager argues a call such as balls and strikes, whether a ball was fair or foul, or if somebody was safe or out? Thanks. Hope you answer this question. See ya.
I have seen Two Girls, One Cup. Not the best video ever. I actually like watching their reactions and stuff. I don't know if any of you guys listen to Opie and Anthony on the radio. They used to always play Two Girls, One Cup for all the guests that would come in. I used to love watching their videos and seeing how people would react to watching it. Hilarious. But as far as your second question, I would like to see them extend instant replay for other stuff. The biggest ones are obviously keep the home run ball, but I would love for them to add safe and out. Balls and strikes and foul balls would get way too tedious and time consuming, but safer out should be easily added to the game. It would take seriously 2 seconds. I think what they need to do is how they do it in the NHL. They have a guy that's just in a room that's watching this stuff, and they could just buzz up to that guy, and he would review it real quick. Seriously, should take 2 minutes for every time they need to review. Give the coaches only a certain amount of reviews they can have a game, and if they try to review a call and it's wrong, then they'd lose all the rest of them, just to keep the game moving. I know that's the biggest concern from the MLB slappies, is that if you start adding more and more replay in the game, it's gonna make the games last even longer than they do now. So find a way to make it where it doesn't take forever, and they have to add safer out, because there's so many blown calls every single season. They just need to do something about it, because as a fan, it's frustrating when a guy on your team is clearly safe and they call him out, or vice versa. Just, they got to do something.
Hey, babe. I have a question. My road to the show guy, I was tearing it up in AAA, but now I'm in the majors and I'm doing awful. Can you give me advice? Thanks, bye.
Same thing happened to Willie Mays Hayes. Sometimes it just happens, man. You don't get enough playing time, so your skills don't get up to speed to where they need to be in the MLB. If you watched any of my Willie Mays Hayes Road to the Show, you could see the same thing happen to me. It's tough to get out of stuff like that. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and spend a little money and get some training points just to kind of give you a boost in the arm. If you don't want to go down that road, maybe tone down the difficulty a little bit, or adjust your sliders a little bit to give you a little bit of an edge. It's tough when you first get to the MLB. The pitchers are a lot harder. They're not going to throw you consistent strikes like you would see in AA and AAA, so you have to be a lot more patient. They're throwing the ball much harder, so your reaction time has to be a lot better. And when you're just coming up straight out of AAA, your skills are just not anywhere close to where they need to be an effective hitter in the MLB. So it's very difficult. You just have to hang in there. And like I said, if you're really, really struggling bad, just spend a couple bucks, get a little training points under your belt. Hopefully that'll give you a boost, or just kind of adjust your sliders, at least until you can start getting more comfortable or getting that starting role in the MLB where you can start consistently earning training points to help your character. That's my suggestions.
Hey, Based, what would you like to see new, or maybe some changes you'd like to see in MLB 13 next year? Thanks, bye.
So this question comes up quite a bit from all of you guys out there. And I do plan on making an extensive video like I did last year, and hopefully go over all the different things that I want to see in MLB 13, specifically Road to the Show. A little bit earlier in this video, I talked about Diamond Dynasty. Hopefully they revamp that. But there's a lot of improvements I think they can make on Road to the Show. I just hope they don't get lazy, because they really haven't added much at all as far as Road to the Show in the last 3 years in this game. So hopefully they really spend some time, listen to my video, and make something that we can all be proud of, to say that, hey, something different is happening Road to the Show, to make it maybe not even better, but just to make it something different, because it's getting stale as far as the same content over and over and over again. Obviously, this happens in almost every single sports game there is out there, but us, the players, we should demand more than that. We should demand that they do make some effort to put some new features and whatnot into Road to the Show. Like I said, I've been playing Road to the Show since MLB 09, and Road to the Show is pretty much exactly the same as it has been forever. You get drafted by a random team, you go play that random team, or play for that random team, and you earn training points to make your guy better, and that's basically it. They just need to add something new to the game to make it fresh and new and give you some sort of new dynamic. And like I said, I will make a video of this probably in the next couple months of my wish list for MLB 13, the show, specifically for Road to the Show, because that's the main game type that I play in this game. So keep an eye out for that. It'll hopefully be a big video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it and agree with what I'm saying, and hopefully we can get that shared out and see if Sony and those guys will pick up on it and say, hey, let's listen to these guys that actually play the game, and hopefully they do that. So, all right, guys, thanks again for watching. I know these are sometimes long videos and whatnot, but I appreciate all of the support from you guys and the voicemails that you guys keep sending in. Like I said, if you want to be featured on the next Q&A video, make sure all you have to do is call that number that's on the screen right now. It'll go right to a voicemail box, and you can just leave a message, and if it's a good question, hopefully it'll be answered in the next Q&A video. All right, guys, thanks again. Peace.